Back at you. This is the end of day 3. Got our LVL up in there. Dude, these things are no joke. Working with those above your head, trying to lift them up onto these jacks. We found it easier. My buddy and I tried to like ladder them up there on each side. We got them up there, but man, that was sketchy. And you're, up 8 feet in the air on a ladder trying to wiggle it in under your jacks. And that got really sketchy really quick. So what we did to get this LVL up there was we lifted one corner. Let's see if we still have the brace. No. We had a brace that we brought from here over to just sit here. So when we put our LVL up in there, it didn't fall off the back. So what we did was we set one end in up against the jack, and what I did is sandwiched another brace on the other side. So we had 2 braces on each side, and we lifted that one up pretty much where it was going to go. Then both of us came down to this side, and we both lifted this end up, and that bracing was keeping that where it needed to go. We lifted this up into place, and then we toe-nailed it in there where we needed it. And then we, of course, these are so heavy that unless you have a couple guys or a machine to help you, it's best to just put them up one at a time. One up, glue all the way down, then put your other one up, and then sandwich them together. We nailed them with like 8 nails every 16 inches. Pretty much right where all of our cripplers are at. You can see a row of nails. I added another wall or another window in here, and that's it. It's starting to take shape. We are perfectly level. All this perfectly level. We did do a boo-boo and forgot to put the sill sealer or the pink wrap underneath the bottom plate. So we'll just unhook these or loosen them up, kind of put a hammer in there, lift the wall up, hopefully slide some sill sealer up in there, and then we'll drop it back down, tighten them back up. So there's so many steps to these things, it's very easy to forget one crucial step. But hopefully we can keep everything perfectly level the way we need it when we do that. So this is the end of day 3. Hopefully by tomorrow, of course, we'll have this window done. I'm going to put another garage door in here, button that up, start sheathing hopefully tomorrow. We'll see. The plan is always just, our plan was to have all these walls done today, but this was quite the workout. And using that Milwaukee nailer that we have, that thing is like 15 pounds. So you're up there on the ladder, and I mean, I'm not Mr. Strongman, but I'm not a little wimpy dude either. So that 15-pound cordless Milwaukee is no joke to kind of manipulate while you're up there in the air, trying to nail each one of these in perfectly. But I mean, got those in. Everything's looking pretty decent. Nice and straight. Basically, I mean, anybody could do this. The hard thing is just thinking on your feet. All right, what's next? How to do this? What's the best plan of attack? Keeping all that like uniform in your mind while you're going at it is the hardest thing. Because I knew we wanted to put this window in, but I totally forgot that we were going to. So that's why we had to go back and cut one stud, make our cripplers, put a header in, put the way we did our header is with jacks here and here, and then our cripplers up supporting, so the jacks are supporting the header, of course. So we had to go back and change a few things with that, but this way all of our bolts matched. We didn't have to cut anything out. Over here they're all going to match up until we get down there, and if I'm going to put the garage door in, it doesn't matter because I'll end up zipping. It's going to fall. We mapped it out. It's going to fall one stud here and one stud on this one. So I mean, regardless, we're going to have to rip those out. So at least rip that one out. And this one we'll use Tapcon. You have to have it 6 feet or 6 inches within each opening. This one should be good, but I'll put a garage door here, and I'll kind of redo this a little bit. I'll just put some like epoxy in and fill those, fill that up there, where we're not going to have bolts at, but coming along. All right, I'll probably post this, I don't know, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, we'll see. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. Day 3 of a DIYer putting a 24x30 garage edition on with his buddy. I got one buddy, I had 2 buddies today, but mostly it's just me and my one buddy that are doing most of this. But a third guy really makes it go fast, and I mean, you can see how far. I was hoping we would have all these walls up by the end of the day today, and then we'd start sheathing and trusses tomorrow, but it's not going to happen. But you definitely don't want to rush through any of this either. You want to get it right. We measured from wall to wall, from plate to plate, and we are within 1/16 from here measured to there, and from there measured to here, this corner, and then our X's are even as well. So the concrete guy did a really good job. The only thing that was a complaint was these J hooks, or these concrete anchors, were an afterthought. So anyway, getting a little wordy here. All right, you guys, I'll keep you posted.